I remember working in corporate America, and I was in my 20s, going into a store, and a guy was on the street, and I remember I stepped over him, did my shopping, and then came out and gave him money, not knowing I would be a member of the homeless years later. Life was good, but then becoming a widow, everything changed.
For me, it was peer pressure. You know, to fit in with my friends that was using. Then it got heavy. It got really heavy. And then I started going to other drugs.
I left home at a young age, just hanging out on the street, testing all types of drugs. I started dating different men, and they started using me to make money for them so they can buy their drugs. I used to try to jump out of windows. I've been left for dead a couple times.
I lived in an abandoned building before. I slept in an abandoned truck. You know, every time I got locked up and got out, I went right back to using.
My dad passed, and all of a sudden I am a widow dealing with 2 children who have just dealt with back-to-back death. I had been living in my car with my son, and I ran out of money. I was angry, broken, spiritually, mentally, especially physically, and angry.
If I was still using and I didn't come to End Street Village, I'd probably be dead by now.
When the end came, it was like crazy. I tried to kill myself. I knew then it was time for me to come in recovery and stay in recovery.
When you have a choice of paying storage or paying for hotel, when your son is sick, you pay for the hotel. Everything I had, I lost. You need a place to heal. You need a place to feel safe. And that's what brought me here.
When you get clean, you have to address your other problems, like my mental health. I was diagnosed with bipolar. They brought me back to a person that I wanted to be. They let me remember that it is a place that you can call home.
After a while, it just started kicking in, you know, and when I got in that mirror and I looked and saw how pretty I was and my spirit, I was able to say I love myself.
There's nothing easy about being a homeless female in Washington, D.C., but you take it step by step by step. And then you surround yourself with people who know what's going on. You surround yourself with people who can help you. And I found that here.
It's my home. It's my home. And I'm glad to be here. It shows me that I am doing something with my life.
I thank God for End Street, because He gave me my life back.
It's an exciting time. I'm not used to having dreams. For me, that started by coming here. That healing started here.
Today, I made it. I made it.
I like the new me. I like the new me.
You supposed to say that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.